Good morning and welcome to a new week. Others call this week from the 17th, 16th to be a week of pay. So, good morning. I know others will be receiving money I think in the next 3 days and all that. This is Press Review. My name is Robert Edward. Today on the 17th of July 2023, I'm with my colleague.
Tandiwe Mzumara, before we start, I have a question. Wait, where are these people receiving this money from? Because I also want the money.
From their
Because I can
workplaces.
assure you, I also want the money.
Not from me. I also have to
That's
receive
why I'm
money from
saying,
someone.
where are they getting it from? So I
No,
can
no,
also get it from there.
From their workplaces.
Oh, people are enjoying it.
Yeah. So actually, others receive on the 21st, others on 20th. Actually, I hear those working in the banks. Yeah, they receive much.
Must be nice.
Area. So I'll start with the nation. There is a story. Chakwera decorates new army chief. President Lazarus Chakwera, who is also the commander-in-chief of the Malawi Defense Force (MDF), on Thursday, bestowed the rank of general on the new MDF commander Paul Valentino Piri at Kamuzu Palace in Lilongwe. He replaces outgoing Commander General Vincent Nundwe. In a statement signed by Secretary to the President and Cabinet Colin Zamba, the President hailed Nundwe for his great service to the nation. Okay, I have been asked questions a lot about the outgoing commander, and I was the question is always the same, yeah, and was there politics or is it just normal? Yeah. So I think we'll be talking to the authorities that be MDF has got a spokesperson. We'll be talking to him and try to see. And I think I will answer it on this very same forum sometime when maybe I come back. But from what I inquired, there is nothing like politics. Just that maybe Malawians most of the times we like politicizing everything.
Oh, it's okay to question things. I mean, that's a normal question because I'm pretty sure like over half of the country had the same question. It's just about wanting to know. It's not like they are actually accusing. It's a question. That's why I said it's a question, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It's not like they are accusing or alleging that it's political. They were asking you wanting to know. So as you've put it, you're gonna make it clear.
Yeah. I mean, but from what I inquired, it's just normal.
It's normal.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I think officially
You're
we'll
going to
have
make it
from the
MD's
Mulelemba
spokesperson.
himself is going to at least tell us. Another story: 1.5 billion hunt in forest. Department reports debtors to Attorney General. Some companies and parastatals owe the Department of Forestry 1.5 billion in annual fees, royalties, and concessions for vipia plantations, an amount they have not honored, with some dating as far back as 11 years. Wow, I think we should go to Daily Times because started on a good note, but it seems like we are going.
Okay, on the front page of the Daily Times, the headline here reads, lawyers query East Bridge deal. The sub-headline, Penn Attorney General. And part of the story reads that the Malawi Law Society has written the Office of the Attorney General, Anti-Corruption Bureau, and the Director of Public Prosecutions, asking them to investigate the Minister of Agriculture's fertilizer procurement deal with East Bridge Estate. The government recently announced that it had signed a fertilizer deal with the Romanian company, further indicating that it was a commodity exchange arrangement.
Yeah, so seems like we want to go back to this issue. So the fertilizer issue has costed somebody a job. Actually, a minister, a cabinet minister, has costed his job. So let's see what will happen. I think by the end of the day, what Malawians want is the fertilizer should come.
Yeah.
Until fertilizer munda and then tilime. I think that's what we want. I think it becomes very frustrating to hear a lot of English, a lot of talks, but the fertilizer won't come. And that I think is what makes Malawians to be angry about. I would make reference to the the Industry, Trade and Tourism Parliamentary Committee. They were doing an inquiry, and then they invited on sugar prices. So they invited Irovo, they invited the beverage companies, Seeded was there, and the ministry. And then someone from Lumbaj, I think, asked the question, said, because you know these people, they were making presentations, okay, you know, graphs, pie charts, and all that, trying to. And then the person just asked, okay, after whatever you are doing there, is the sugar price going to go down? Or because we are here watching you, yes, doing all those things, but all what we want is take up the mushoku, sugar, minimum pesa 1.5, take up pesa 1.2, or take up pesa 1,000, or take up pesa 900. Is that going to happen? If the answer is no, then what are you doing? Yeah, so I think the same applies to fertilizer. People just want fertilizer, Atile Monda, Amata.
Yeah. Any more locals before we move on to business news?
Yeah, there is a story here. Ministry moved to resolve national IDs challenge. Ministry of Homeland Security, Ken Zikaringoma, has said the ministry has secured $4 million US, which is over 4 billion waja from the Reserve Bank of Malawi to expedite the process of national identity cards. This comes amid a public outcry on delays in processing and renewing national IDs in the country. As a Karangoma, I want to know good at right? I think this.
Oh, you want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, he's just doing what he's supposed to do. So.
Yeah, it seems like he's ticking. This is what we want.
This conversation feels like deja vu for me because I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
and this had to do with the relocation of refugees. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, but I think my national ID, it's a very important document in my.
So you just said in my email because your
national
ID has expired.
People failed to make serious deals because of national ID having expired. I went to check for my new card. I did it 6 months back, and I was like, they were telling me, I was like, in December, back in June, so they say, yeah, so she's not looking at December, and then somebody from NRB was actually telling me, I've been fast going there after 6 months. My ideas.
And yet it's not actually supposed to take that long.
Imagine.
Initially.
Yeah, and then you are like, so from 6 months. So
hopefully this the coming in of this money is actually going to sort it out. Okay, we move on to business news. A headline here reads Malawi for enhanced trade, eyes FDIs, and part of the story reads that Minister of Industry and Trade, Simplex Chicholabanda, has reaffirmed the country's commitment to enhancing trade with regional peers under the African Continental Free Trade Area and other pacts it is party to. He has since also said the government is working with various institutions and the private sector in attracting foreign direct investment.
We hope that materializes.
And he said this in Gaborone, Botswana.
Yes.
There was a U.S. Africa Leaders Summit. Yes, and then he was speaking to CNBC Africa in an interview. That's when he actually committed to what government is doing.
Yeah, we have another business story in the nation. World Bank forecast gloom for economy, says there are numerous potential downside risks. The World Bank says there is a significant degree of uncertainty surrounding the country's economy prospects with numerous potential downside risks. In its 17th edition of the Malawi Economic Monitor, MEM, published on Saturday, the Bretton Woods Institute said prolonged foreign exchange shortages, setbacks in the ongoing negotiations for external debt restructuring, and the materialization of rollover risk from short-term swaps could potentially impede a recovery of the economy and exacerbate poverty.
It's like every research, every report that comes out from research is literally prophesying doom.
Okay, come on out, bank your bag. Okay. Yeah, much as we appreciate what they do, the economic what. It's not true about the forex stuff. Yeah, it's true. People are struggling.
Okay, so what
but
is yes, I wanted to hear that because no matter what
and I think
you
also,
say,
it seems like these World Bank people always they release something that is showing something bad about our country. Don't we have anything good at all to tell? Or maybe it's the reporters. Maybe they would choose something that is. I think
okay.
we are tired
Let me tell you-
sometimes. We get tired of just negative,
Tell you what.
negative.
How about you do your own research and then give us the
Yeah,
good?
I think I would do.
Maybe look for the good.
Yes,
Because
I
okay,
have
you
to.
know what? There is no need or there is no point in actually trying to go beat around the bush over certain things because it's good that you know things like this so that you sort them out. Because if they were to come up with something all good, oh no, Malawi is doing so great, and yet the report shows in the organization that looks at food and agriculture.
Yes, it's FAO, yeah.
Yes, FAO comes up with a report.
Yes.
Malawi, like atondete kudya
Yes.
katatu patsiku.
Yes.
And yet if I inaga Malawi kuchita zote na kufana njala for the zokudya zikasowa.
Yes.
What is that?
Okay.
Wouldn't you rather it come out and actually pretty much, because literally all these reports do is pretty much just bring out the bigger picture of what we already know.
Yeah. Okay. No,
So
it's true, but there is a lot of negative.
Okay, I feel like they're just trying to give us the picture and maybe also it should actually, what it should do, other than maybe make us pessimistic,
Yes.
it should help us to find solutions. What can we do to sort
Yes.
out these problems that they have noticed?
Exactly.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, moving on to arts and culture. The headline here reads Joya to attend Durban Film Mart, and part of the story reads that veteran filmmaker Shemu Joya leaves the country on Thursday for the Durban Film Mart in South Africa, which runs from the 21st to the 24th of July 2023. French honorary consul to Malawi Luc Deschamps confirmed the development yesterday, saying Joya, who is the brains behind award-winning films such as Seasons of a Life and The Road to Sunrise, is attending the Film Mart courtesy of the French embassy. I like Shemu Joya.
Okay.
He's really good at what he does. He's brought to light a lot of good movies, I would say. He's a good producer, and he has the talent. And people could learn a lot from him, especially the upcoming film producers.
Only person who does movies in the country, movie production and that, I like that person.
Oh,
Yeah, personally.
okay.
Yeah, because these are the only people I think who choose to sail through the winds and all that about Malawi and choose to tell stories about Malawi in an art way. So I like that.
Okay.
We're having a story of the same Joya, but I'll go to the next one. Nepman warms up Jacaranda stage. Musician Nepman for the first time on Thursday performed at Jacaranda Cultural Center in Blantyre before enthusiastic crowd. The musician proved that experience is a good teacher as he handled the stage with ease.
Okay.
Napier.
I feel them. He's really good. He has a really great talent. I love his voice.
Yeah.
I love
And
his voice.
The voice is just something. And someone was trying to compare him and Davido on the voice part. Like these guys, they have some.
Okay, Mwina.
Voice and
Yeah,
also but they use that and then they.
It doesn't matter what but you can actually tell that this person has a really good voice.
Yes, Kwambili and
And when he teams up with other musicians, it's magic.
There was the first time I heard his song, my first song to hear from Nepman. It was someone imanena utatela mundilinge ndimaso amunanga sanje,
Yes.
something like that. You see the
he has a weird way
concept.
of
I'm like,
music.
oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, moving
Let's
on
go
to the
sports.
back
Yeah.
page of the newspaper. That's with local sports. The headline here is Flames Penalty. Okay, they're trying to, what they're trying to say penalty, but the pain, it's pain, not
Yes, yes.
penalty
Yes,
as we
yes,
know it.
yes.
Malawi lose again on penalties. Zambia beat Lesotho, win Kosafa. And part of the story reads that Malawi national football team's penalty nightmare continued yesterday after they lost 5-3 to South Africa on post-match penalties in the third playoff at King's Randitini Stadium in Durban, South Africa. The Flames have finished fourth at the 2023 Hollywood Bets Kosafa Cup, where South Africa won bronze. Zambia emerged champions after beating Lesotho 1-0. I mean, the Flames started so well.
Okay, so
They started so well.
so there have been a lot of stories now. Like I like Malawi, honestly.
What were people saying?
There have been a lot of stories about Flames. Okay, people are saying actually Malawi, as we akuti tinapupuluma kwambiri
Kusangala.
tinapupuluma kwambiri kusangala. Do you know that we were having stories like it's coming home?
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? Okay, I feel like it's because, if we're being honest,
Yes.
this is the most happy we've been as a country in as
Yes.
far as Flames' performance is concerned.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that we celebrated whilst we could. Because imagine if we did not waiting. Like, what would that been?
Yeah, but
Because
honest,
already we're looking at people gifting Mabeli. Mabeli
Yeah.
has gifted a plot.
a plot.
You
Yeah.
know, like it's a good thing.
I want to
actually
meet this institution
applaud.
actually that gifted plot to my baby. Or I to say now big up. But and how would we? I think pena bage and fetina tinaipopa kwambiri.
Olo muli ino simungapange mapupulumenti. For being honest, mapupulumenti simungakhala nawo, because I mean this is something that is, it's historic. You know, Flames hasn't been doing that well in years, and the fact that it did so good, it was just amazing.
Yeah.
And I saw even people were printing T-shirts,
Yeah.
League
Yes,
chart showing
yes.
Malawi on #1. I'm like, okay,
Yes.
this, I knew that. It was at that point that I knew it was going to end.
Okay, one of
But
Flames.
I didn't know it was going to be that bad.
We love Flames.
Of course, I mean-
Komabe, I think what Robert Joamba said in his poet, Flames is in Zanva. I think I would urge Robert Joamba to do another poet.
Okay.
Something positive about
Is it going
Flames.
to change things?
Yeah, I think it's gonna change.
Oh,
things.
positive.
Yeah,
Okay.
something positive. I'll go to sports. FCB injects 45 million in under 20 league. First Capital Bank FCB has increased sponsorship for under 20 National Football League to 45 million from last year's 40 million. The bank's head of marketing and communications, Twikari Chirwa, announced this on Saturday during the launch of the league at Mangochi Stadium. Much as this the increase, I don't. It's not hard moving. 5 million kwaja for a bank like First Capital Bank. Much as it's like that, but I would like to.
Okay, how about you don't focus on
Okay.
the amount of money? Because
Okay.
how much? What
Yeah,
is the money doing?
yeah, my statement is still going.
Are you
So
sure?
much as it's like that, I like the approach of,
Okay.
of giving it to the young ones. If we have my institutions in Garama, that's bank focus, even under 17, because if we talk about Flames winning, we need to start from here.
Yeah.
We cannot just start from Pamamba. That doesn't work like that. We need to start from the grassroots. So it's a good approach. When Ramazo, First Capital Bank, Taunje Zirankoni, Matafiga, I'm doing the lobbying job now. Matafiga would pay 50 million at least. We can be talking about something else. What 5 million? Yeah, it's good still. Yeah, thumbs up. But Taunje Zirankoni, yeah, Taunje Zirankoni. In Rama Ikanga Dimaka, Rama Imaka, so even for the administration, going to some the league and the what Imakason Rama Sudiman Coyote.
I'm pretty sure after they overlooked everything that was supposed to be I'm sure that's when they made up that decision. So this one is going to be enough.
Can we
Yes,
finish
we
with
move on.
international?
Yes, international sports. I'll take one. A headline here reads, Bayern Munich's Hornets confident of signing Kane. And part of the story reads that Bayern Munich honorary president Udi Hoeneß is confident they will sign England captain Harry Kane this summer. The German champions have reportedly bid 70 million euros for the Tottenham striker.
And I'll just read the headline. Inter Miami signed Mace until 2025. That's where I'll stop. That is my favorite player.
I'm not surprised. Okay, and that story also brings us to the end of what we had for you in this edition of Press Review for today, Monday, the 17th of July in the year 2023. Of course, we took you through some of the stories that appear in our newspapers. If you want to know more details, get yourself the papers, with each going at the price of 1,200 kwacha. And of course, we have so many programs coming your way, so do stay tuned to Luntha TV. It's been a pleasure having you there. My name is Tandi Wemzumara and my colleague
Robert Edward. Until next time, thank you.